From apocalyptic landscapes to Walton Goggins' schnozzhole, Amazon's Fallout series boasts some serious CGI magic. But the line between practical and visual effects might be finer than you'd think. The first season of Amazon Prime Video's Fallout adaptation follows several heroes and villains who are still working to understand their strange world. Walton Goggins' movie star character, Cooper Howard, slowly comes to realize that corporate America is making up an apocalypse to sell back to itself, while Brotherhood of Steel squire, Maximus, quickly learns that the powerful men he idolized as a kid aren't all they're cracked up to be. It's Vault Dweller Lucy, though, who gets the biggest reality check when she leaves her underground dwelling to explore a ruthless surface world with no place for her chipper sense of entitlement.
Okie dokie.
Given these themes, it seems fitting that it's just as hard to tell what's real and what's not behind the scenes of Fallout. As the show's visual effects supervisor, Jay Worth, told FX Guide, "We got the footage back after the first day, and we couldn't tell where the practical set ended and the virtual one began." Though the series shot much of its action in locations such as Utah and Namibia, much of these settings were enhanced through the use of massive, immersive LED digital sets known as volumes. First made popular by The Mandalorian, digital volumes have taken Hollywood by storm in recent years. Fallout employed LA-based company Magnopus to make the show's giant digital screens, which were built during the COVID-19 pandemic with the help of 37 Magnopus employees, as well as the show's art and visuals departments. Unlike other productions that have used these giant dynamic 3D sets, Fallout didn't require a lot of post-production adjustments to the initial footage. Walton Goggins recently told IGN, "I thought I was going to be looking at a f***ing green screen for 9 months. It's not. They built it. It's all tactile. It's all tangible, man." The underground vaults in which Lucy and the other vault dwellers live also employs volumes from Magnopus, but you're actually supposed to notice these ones. Bright and vibrant shots of cornfields form the backdrop to Vault 33, which are clearly meant to evoke the feeling of a summer's day in Nebraska. They're uncanny and obvious by design, unlike the volumes that were used by the film's crew. And while the sound stages of Fallout might create impressively realistic backdrops for the show's post-apocalyptic action, one bit of CGI is slightly more noticeable: the ghoul's nose, or lack thereof. As an irradiated survivor of nuclear bombing kept in one piece by mysterious vials of liquid, Goggins' character has a dark hole in the spot where his schnoz once was. A recent featurette from Amazon Prime Video includes a quick shot of Goggins on set, which reveals that his nose was entirely digitally erased. Despite the obvious use of CGI on the ghoul, much of Goggins' look was achieved practically, with the help of a makeup team led by prosthetic department head Jake Garber. Garber was nominated for an Oscar for his work on Star Trek First Contact, and has worked on everything from The Walking Dead to The Righteous Gemstones.
Jake Garber is one of the best special effects makeup artists in the world.
Of course, executive producer and longtime Fallout fan Jonathan Nolan is no stranger to complex visual and practical effects after co-creating Westworld. In the Amazon Prime Video featurette, he seemed impressed with the level of versatility to Goggins' prosthetics.
The makeup was thin enough that you could still see all of the expressiveness of his performance.
Around the time of the show's release, Goggins also posted a time-lapse of the makeup process on his Instagram, a process that originally took around 5 hours to complete, before Garber and his team whittled it down to about 2. At one point, the makeup actually got a bit too real for Goggins' own comfort. As he told IGN, he once took a nap in front of a mirror in his trailer while shooting in Namibia, and startled himself when he awoke to see his own face. Goggins recalled, "I was like, oh my goddamn, I scared the shit out of myself is what I'm saying." Now that's what we call movie magic.